What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today we are going to continue upgrading the lights on my 2021 Ram 2500 because I only spent $67,000 on this truck, not $70,000 on the truck. So this truck still came with all halogen lights up front. So we have been working with some really good companies trying to get the whole front end of this truck all nice and white and bright and LED. Because most people know this already, if you buy a 5th gen from the factory, no matter what trim level you get, even a tradesman, you get LED tail lights no matter what. They're ugly as sin, but you get LED tail lights. So stop, turn, brake, reverse, you get LED license plate lights, you get a LED cargo light, which is like the 3rd brake light. All that stuff comes LED no matter what trim level you get, but you do not get LED front lights until you spend the extra money on the LED package, and I didn't think that was justifiable because I knew that I have good companies that I work with to get LED lights. So a couple months ago, Lasfit sent us a nice set of LED low beam lights, and they also sent us a nice set of LED, which are also switchback fog lights. So they upgraded that. They also gave me all LED interior lights. Boost Auto Parts was nice enough, and they hooked us up with a nice set of smoked mirror lights that are also switchback. So they light up nice and bright white for a running light, and then they will switch back amber when you put your turn signal on. I paid for 100% a nice set of Recon cab lights, which are a smoked lens, and they also light up bright white. And so the only things that are left on the truck that aren't LED currently end up being the high beam bulbs, which you can see right there. That's still old school. High beam bulb, all the turn signals, these amber marker lights on the side, and that's it. So once again, our good friends at Lasfit hooked us up, and what they sent us a really nice set of high beams. So we finally got some high beams, because I'll be honest, Lasfit's low beams are brighter than the stock OEM high beams. So I don't even put the high beams on the truck right now, because if I put them on, it's dimmer than what Lasfit's low beam lights are. So finally got some Lasfit high beams, so those are going to be greatly appreciated. And there's 2 sets of turn signal lights. The reason being, the 2500 Rams actually have 2 bulbs in there. 2 bulbs, and if you notice here, there's both amber and white LEDs because these are switchback. So right now, if I turn the lights on the truck, which I did, that's white. Cab lights are all white. The only thing amber, so like those marker lights are amber and the turn signal lights are amber, and when you put your turn signal on, that just flashes amber. Well, what's really cool is with these new bulbs, as long as they work properly how they're supposed to, these are also supposed to light up completely white. And then when you put your turn signal on, they will flash amber, just like our Boost Auto Part mirror lights do. So that's going to be freaking awesome. And then they sent us another little goodie, which I believe is a new product for those guys. It is, never seen this before, dust cleaning gel. So one of these little doodads that you can throw in your vents and stuff and try to get all the dust out. So this truck is actually filthy. 8,000 miles on this thing. I never cleaned the interior once. Drove it to Florida and back. I know it's gross. If it fit in my garage, it'd be a different story, but it's been so damn hot out this summer, I've not wanted to clean the inside. So something like this is definitely going to help me out a lot. But either way, quick video, quick install, same thing. So in order to get to the high beams of the truck, you actually do have to go underneath the hood. It was easy because the low beams you could access through the little panel, through that little panel right there. And you can't access the high beams through that, but you can access this first light. So the high beam and this light here, we're gonna have to go in under the hood, and you don't have to remove anything for this side. You could find it right down there, squeeze your fingers down in. But for the passenger side, you absolutely do. You have to remove this air box in order to get to the high beam and the other marker light, the other turn signal light. So I'm gonna work on that real quick. Gonna pull the air box off and stuff. I'm actually gonna do one side first. I'll do this side, do the high beam, do the turn signals, and I'll give you a good difference, a good like stock versus not look of the new lights installed. See if they work, make sure they work, and then I'll put the other side in. We'll get an overall good look. And actually at that point, the only lights that won't be LED on this truck are gonna be these side marker amber lights. And at this point, I just gotta figure out what bulbs actually go in there, and then everything on the truck's gonna be LED, which is going to be nice. And then of course, like always, I'll give you some befores and afters in the dark time. Let me get this one side done and we'll regroup in a second. Look at the difference here. Old high beam, new high beam. That looks nice. Yes ma'am, look at that. Look at that. versus white LED on the low beam. There's a old halogen. Look how nice that is now, all white and bright. Time for the turn signals. Another one, here we go. Old turn signal bulb, new turn signal bulb. Yes, ma'am. Look at that, guys. Look how clean that looks. Instead of having that amber light. Oh yeah, that's all LED, baby. Let's put the turn signal on and see what it does. Yes. Look at that. All that does is blink amber. That is nice, dude. So nice. Also, real quick, look how nice it is just in general with all the lights off. Over here, that has an amber tint because the amber bulbs. Over here, white LED, baby. White LED, let's go. All right, I'm gonna pull the airbox off, do this side, show you guys the finished result.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, it is finished, and lights are off right now, obviously, but it looks a lot cleaner already just because we got rid of that amber. It just looks like a clear lens, which is super nice. And so the only thing that's still amber on this truck are these side marker lights right here, but I just tore every compartment of the headlight open. I cannot find an actual light for this. It looks like that actually is, camera is not gonna focus on that, but it actually looks like there is an LED wedged in there, so like it's like a flat LED. So honestly, I don't think we could do anything else to these headlights to get rid of that amber unless we break these apart and rebuild them, like or buy another set and have them rebuilt. But let me turn the lights on real quick. So this is just with the running lights on, and it is so bright outside, but you could still see the lights. That's how crazy it is. That's how crazy bright these are. You could still see the lights, and it looks a heck of a lot better. So like, this is not white LED. The mirror lights are white LED. The cab lights, really hard to see, but they are also white LED. And then when you turn the turn signals on, or in this case, I'm gonna put the flashers on, now to match our Boost Auto Parts switchback mirror lights, we now have Lasfit LED switchback turn signal lights, and those look so good. Now let me turn the headlights on. Low beams plus the fog lights look so good. Everything is bright white. Look at that. And then if I flip on the high beams, check this out. Flip on the high beams, and it is actually blinding. 100% blinding. It is so bright outside, and look how bright these lights are. That is insane. So crazy to me. Like I said, the only thing that's still amber is the side marker light, but that actually looks like a small LED in there, but it's like flat, so I'm not going to be able to get a bulb for that. So if anybody watching this video knows how to change this out, or if it's easy to crack this headlight open, get rid of that amber, put a white piece in, that'd be phenomenal, because we wouldn't have a single amber light left on this truck, except for obviously we need to put the turn signal on, which keeps you DOT legal. But this just looks so good. So good. Lasfit, you guys freaking rock, man. That was 100% all I got for you guys today. Lasfit, you guys rock. Thank you so much for hooking me up once again with some lights for the truck. Also, for anybody watching this who wants some Lasfit LED lights, I have a promo code. Yes, they finally gave me a promo code. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. Type this code in. It's gonna save you 10% off your entire LED light purchase on Lasfit's website, and I will link all that stuff in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe, join the family, join the Cummins build, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.